Welcome to Reading with Ray. That's Ray right there behind me. She is. Her name's Daisy Ray, and we call her Ray. She's our mascot for this new book club. This is one of our first forays into virtual book clubs at Salem Public Library in Salem, Ohio. I'm the children's librarian, Renee. So I'm going to be reading to you. This Reading with Ray is for kids kindergarten to about 3rd grade. Any age can watch, read, follow along. That's just kind of the right age group for this book that I've chosen for us today. This week, I'm gonna post these videos at 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday. This first book we're doing should take this week to do, and then we'll pick a new book and go from there, assuming, well, until we can go back to the library. Hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. We just want everybody to stay safe for now, though. So, are you okay? Yeah, she's got to chew on her toys back there behind me. And she actually, my other dog Griffin is sitting right here beside me. You just can't see him. He doesn't have his own book club. He just didn't want one because he's a grumpy old man. But she keeps throwing her toys on top of him, trying to make him play with her. So, all right, let's get started here. Each day I'm going to post about 15 to 20 minutes of reading. This, like I said, this book can be divided into 5 parts. You are welcome to follow along with me. If you haven't already, this book we're reading, Inspector Flytrap by Tom Angleberger and C.C. Bell. This book is available on Hoopla, which the Salem Public Library subscribes to. Hoopla doesn't limit how many people can have the book checked out at any time, so this should allow anybody that wants to read along with us to do so. So if you need to pause the video for a couple of minutes and go download Hoopla and get this book, Inspector Flytrap by Tom Angleberger and C.C. Bell. This is a series and we're reading book 1 this week. If we like it, maybe we'll do book 2 in the future. Excuse me. What else do I want to say before I get started? I feel like I have a lot of announcements and notes, but let's see how well Daisy Ray's gonna read here. All right. I am recording these ahead of time, so I'm gonna do a lot of them back to back. So if on Thursday you're going, wait, Miss Renee's wearing the same clothes she was on Monday. Yes, because I recorded everything at once. So yeah, everything's probably going to look about the same in each video here as long as I'm doing them consecutively. I've been yakking long enough. At the end of each day, the end of each reading, I'm going to give you some activities that you can do at home. Some of them are online. Some of them involve maybe some art supplies you have at home, or I think one of us is taking us outside because it's good to go out and breathe some fresh air as long as we stay away from each other. That's okay. We're still allowed to do that. So I will post the links to each of those activities if it's a video or something in the comments of the video. And we are going to get started with Inspector Flytrap. I know sometimes when I am doing story times, I will stop and comment on what I'm reading while we go. I'm going to try not to do that as much when I'm doing this, so you guys can just absorb the story. Hopefully you're reading along with it, especially because this book's got some really cute, fun pictures. C.C. Bell's a very talented illustrator, so we want to give her credit for that and take a look at the great pictures that she's drawn for us. So we are using this, so we got to give thanks to Tom Angleberger and C.C. Bell and their publishers, Abrams Books, who are allowing us to use their book in this way. And let's get started with Inspector Flytrap. Now, Inspector Flytrap is a Venus flytrap. He's a plant. Plants really have a hard time getting around, so he's got an assistant that helps him out, and we're going to meet her real quick here. I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera quite as much. I'm looking down at I'm actually looking at a digital copy of the book as well. So, you know, hopefully keep an eye on you guys as well. All right, so chapter 1. This is part 1, Inspector Flytrap in the Da Vinci Code. Chapter 1. My phone rang. Hello, I said. Flytrap Detective Agency. A slow voice started asking me questions. Is this Mr. Flytrap? My name, I answered, is Inspector Flytrap. I'm a detective. Are you really a plant? Yes, I'm a Venus flytrap, a rare type of plant that catches and eats flies. Did you say flies? The slow voice asked. Yes. You eat flies? Yes, and any other small insects I can catch. That's disgusting. I'm starting to get mad. Listen, pal, I said, look me up in the encyclopedia if you want to, but I don't have time to be slowly insulted all day. Do you have a mystery for me to solve or not? Yes. Is it a big deal mystery? Well, said the slow voice, it is a big deal to me. Okay, pal, I said, tell me about it as quickly as possible. I'm in a big hurry. I lost my pickle paperweight. What's that? It's a metal pickle that's used to hold papers down on a desk. Sorry, pal, I said, I only solve big deal mysteries. And I hung up before he could start a slow argument about it. Sheesh, a lost metal pickle? Who cares? That's a small deal. I'm trying to become the greatest detective that ever grew. I don't have time to go around looking for metal pickles. Chapter 2. Oh, I don't know how well I can show you guys the picture. It's Nina's nutritious diet up there. It's like a tire and some cans, a shoe, and some broccoli. My phone rang. Hello, I said, Flytrap Detective Agency. A beautiful voice said, is this Mr. Flytrap? Actually, it's Inspector Flytrap, I said. Do you have a mystery? Yes, I do, said the beautiful voice. Is it a big deal mystery? Yes, it's a very, very big deal. The beautiful voice told me all about it. I said I would be right over. After I hung up the phone, I shouted for my assistant. Be quiet. Yeah, she's kind of noisy. I shouted for my assistant, Nina the goat. She's a goat. Nina, get the skateboard. They got a big deal mystery at the art museum. Big deal, said Nina, who was busy gnawing on my desk. She's always hungry. And she eats everything. Old shoes, tires, broccoli, and cans of spaghetti. By that, I mean she eats the spaghetti and the can. It's scary to have an assistant who eats everything, especially for a plant like me. But when she's not eating things and making me nervous, Nina's really helpful. She helps me get around, see? I can't just walk down to the crime scene or run after a suspect. Like I said, I'm a plant. Plants don't walk or run. We just sit. But I don't like to sit in one place for too long. I don't know if you guys can see my crazy little dog here. Trying to get me to play with her. Nina puts my flower pot on a skateboard, and then she pushes me wherever I need to go. Sounds like a good way for a plant to get around to me. I'm not sure how else they would do it. This time we were headed downtown to the art museum. It's always scary when Nina has to push me through traffic. She never wants to wait for the light to change or cross at the corner. She just shoves me out into the street right in front of speeding traffic. and she always wants to go down one-way streets the wrong way. But I've told her it's too dangerous. I'd get run over for sure. I also like to avoid hills. When we have to go up a hill, Nina complains a lot. And when we go down a hill, she jumps on the board and we go way, way too fast. When we rolled up to the art museum, there was an emu waiting for us. What a beautiful emu, I said. Big deal, said Nina. Hello, Mr. Flytrap, said the emu. It was the same beautiful voice I had heard on the phone. I am Lulu Emu. Hello, Lulu Emu. I'm Inspector Flytrap, and this is Nina the goat. We're ready to solve your big deal mystery. Shh! This is all top secret, said Lulu Emu. We can't let anyone hear about it. There could be spies around. I looked, but all I saw was a sloth reading a newspaper. It didn't look like a suspicious sloth, but then I'm not sure what a sloth looks like when it's being suspicious. If you'll follow me, I'll take you to the top secret art lab, said Lulu Emu. She started to push me into the museum. We don't allow horned mammals in here, she said to Nina. Nina's eyes turned red. She gave Lulu a very, very nasty look. Nina's my assistant, I said. I cannot and will not work on your big deal mystery without her. Oh, all right, said Lulu Emu, but she has to be on her best behavior. Big deal, snarled Nina, and she butted my skateboard with her head. I knew she was mad, but why did she always have to take it out on me? Watch it, Nina, I yelled as she sent me rolling wildly through the doors. As I went zooming helplessly through the museum, I saw lots of beautiful art. I saw a huge painting of a chicken standing on its head and a statue of an elephant covered in zebra stripes. Over my head were huge plastic vampire teeth dangling from wires. Was that supposed to be art? Finally, my skateboard slowed down and stopped in front of a painting of a lady eating spaghetti. Lulu Emu and Nina caught up to me. Ah, said Lulu Emu, this is a very famous painting. It's called the Mona Spaghetti. Big deal. Big meal, said Nina. She was looking a little hungry. Oh, she likes that spaghetti. We better get right to work, I told Lulu Emu. So she took a remote control from her pocket and typed in a bunch of numbers. The remote beeped, and then the spaghetti painting beeped, and then it swung open like a door. And behind it, we could see a secret room with lots of microscopes and computers and stuff. Welcome to our top secret art lab, said Lulu Emu. And you know what? I think I am going to pause right there for today. We will pick up with chapter 3 of Inspector Flytrap and the Da Vinci Code tomorrow. That's just a good stopping point. What's going on in this secret lab? Why does the museum have a secret lab? It's all a big mystery. But we're going to find out more about it tomorrow and find out what the mystery is, why they need Inspector Flytrap. Your activity for today, let me make sure I get the right card here. Well, I have 2 things for you. All right, I'm going to put a link to a Venus Flytrap video. So if you've never seen Venus Flytraps in action, it's a really good one to watch. Grown-ups, I'm just going to throw out there, if you or my reading club members here are a little squeamish about watching flies getting eaten, maybe skip that video. You don't have to watch it. Like I said, these are just fun activities to go along with what we're reading. So no big deal if you want to skip that one. So the main character of our story here is Inspector Flytrap, and he is a talking Venus Flytrap. So maybe you guys have some plants around your house. I know I certainly have plenty around my house, including some of the ones that were at the library that I brought home with me when we closed to make sure they didn't die while we were all closed up. So if you've got a plant around your house or a tree outside works, imagine what your plant would say if it could talk. So maybe write it down or comment in the comments on this video about what you think your plant would say if it could actually talk. So Daisy Ray and I are going to sign off now, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video and more about Inspector Flytrap. We're going to find out what this art museum mystery is, and we will see you then. Thanks. Bye.